Hello students, here we are trying to find out electric field intensity due to a uniformly charged ring. Okay, and what is point P? Point P, where we want to find out the electric field intensity, is it at distance x from the center of the ring. You can see it in my background. Agreed? Now before we start this problem, I want to imagine a cone, an ice cream cone, doesn't matter. Okay, a cone is what? A cone is having circle at the top which goes tapering downwards into a point. If you look into the cone, it looks something like that circle which tapers down at the bottom. If I put cones like this, can you see the similarity between this diagram and a cone? Agreed? If you just join the lines from DQ to that point and from below DQ to that point, you get a cone over here. Why I'm considering this, or I'm telling you this, you get to know this now. Now we are going to take this part. Now, we already know that electric field intensity due to a point charge is equals to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught d square, where d is the distance between those 2 points from point charge Q to the point where we want to find out the electric field intensity. So here, if I take an elemental charge dq as a point charge, the electric field intensity to that dq at the point P is dq upon 4 pi epsilon naught er d square. Okay, and d we can easily find out. Okay, you know that now by Pythagoras theorem. Under root of x square plus r square is nothing but d. Now this part. Now dE has two components over here. If you can see in my background, it has dEy and dEx. If I take the similar element just opposite to the element above, I take a dq element downwards, it will have electric field intensity making some angle theta, and again it has Ey component upward and Ex in the x direction. Now can you see in my background that both the components are, the Ey component is getting cancelled because of symmetry? Agreed? But Ex component is not. So because of symmetry, all the Ey and Ez components which are perpendicular to Ex, all the components which are perpendicular to Ex will get cancelled because of the symmetry, because for every point above there is a point below which will negate that. So integration of Ey or Ez goes to 0. Now we come to Ex. Now if you can see, the theta is also constant. Agreed? Because every point is at equidistant from the center of the ring on the ring, and theta is what? Theta is the angle made by, if this direction d, r and x, all these things are constant, so theta is also constant for every point on x, on every point on the ring, sorry. So cos theta is also constant. So dex component is what? De cos theta. Agreed? Integration of de cos theta. Now we integrate de cos theta. What is de? dq upon 4 pi epsilon naught d square into cos theta. Now I have already told you cos theta is constant for everything. So everything is constant except dq. Integrate that. What we get? Q cos theta upon 4 pi epsilon naught er into d square. Now cos theta is what? Cos theta is nothing but base upon hypotenuse, that is x by d. And d is what? D is nothing but under root of x square plus r square. Put the values and what we will get? You will get electric field intensity due to a uniformly charged ring will be only along the Ex direction or at the x direction, and E is equals to Ex is equals to Qx upon 4 pi epsilon naught under root of x square plus r square to the power 3 by 2.